I am very excited to welcome our first guests. We have from the Vancouver Fire Department, Fire Chief Joe Molina and Fire Marshal Heidi Scarpelli. Let's welcome them to the stage. Thanks for coming. So, Joe and Heidi are here to talk with us about fire safety at home. Okay, I gotta be honest. So I've talked with them both a couple of times, and I have to admit that every time I've talked with you guys, especially you, Joe, as the fire chief, I've been completely distracted and nervous. Because the entire time that we're talking, I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I haven't changed the batteries in my smoke detector. Oh my God, are my cats at home playing with matches? I have no idea, and I just can't even focus on the conversation. And I raced home and fixed everything that's wrong, because it is wrong, and I was right to be worried. So it's fortunate that you're here tonight to talk with us about fire safety, so that people who are like me can learn about how to be more safe at home. Sure. Joe, I wanted to ask you first. I understand that a lot of fires are actually preventable. And so I'm wondering what the top 3 types of preventable fire are in the Vancouver service area.
Well, as you know, there are three top causes that we're trying to identify here. And smoking is one of them. And for those of you that smoke, we'll talk about that a little bit. Cooking, another thing that's
a good thing I don't do that.
A lot of fires on. And candle use. So we'll be talking a little bit more in depth about those 3.
So what do those have in common? Why are they the top ones?
Well, they all are things that require human engagement and human behavior. So
that is where things go wrong. Yeah.
Yes, that's one of our old sayings there. What do we have in common? Men, women, and children are really the causes of fire. And it's really trying to make sure that when you're doing those things that you pay attention, because all 3 of those things are preventable fires. And Fire Marshal Scarpelli is going to talk in depth about some things you can do to keep from having one of those fires by doing something.
Yeah, so how can we prevent these types of fires from cooking, candles, and smoking?
Right.
Aside from quitting smoking, people.
That's right. Well, for cooking fires, for example, it's really important. It's an interactive process. People need to be in the room when it's happening. It's really easy to get distracted. For example, if you put a pan of oil on the stove to heat up, the phone rings, there's someone at the door, there's kids, pets. That oil can reach ignition temperature, which can catch the kitchen cabinets on fire, your kitchen on fire, ultimately your house on fire.
Fair enough.
So it's really important that you're there in the room. Another tip for people is it's really a consideration when you have tight kitchen space for storage. People are utilizing the inside of their oven to store Tupperware and other, bread and things like that. They forget it's in there. They go and they preheat their oven, and then they have a fire there. Same thing on the stovetop. We've had people store stuff on top, and we've had pets start fires inadvertently, and kids
I know it.
accidentally, the cat did it. So those are some things with the kitchen to think about. With smoking, with secondhand smoke and the dangers of that, a lot of people nowadays are going outside to smoke. However, it's creating some other dangers that we're finding through investigation. People are extinguishing their cigarettes in potted plants, for example.
Sure.
And those potted plants are filled with potting soil, and that potting soil is a mixture of wood chips and vermiculite, and so that cigarette doesn't necessarily extinguish.
Right.
It'll smolder for a while. It'll catch that plastic or that container on fire, which ultimately will catch the deck or porch on fire, which will spread and then breach inside the structure, either your home or an apartment complex. So it's very, very dangerous. With candles, it's really important, again, to be in the room during your candle usage. Have a votive that is not easily tippable, a non-combustible votive. Make sure that your pets and bedding, furniture, drapery is not near your candle. So those are just some simple tips for people to think about when they're at home. And really, fire safety it's your responsibility in your home.
Okay, so it sounds like essentially as much as we would like to think they do, that these sorts of fires don't just happen, that perhaps there is some user error involved.
Perhaps.
We'll try to wrap the show early, guys. So, any closing thoughts? How, what can we do overall?
I think it's good. I know we've been up here making light of it, but it really is a serious problem in our community. We've had almost all of the structure fires that we've had in Vancouver have been either one of those three causes. And so it's really important, and I send those every day to the city manager to make sure he knows that it's an issue that we can address if we want to have a safe community. It really is about being careful with your behavior so that you're not putting yourself at risk or your neighbors or the firefighters that have to respond. So it's a really important subject. It's one that just takes attention and just consciousness. And I'm glad that I have that effect of having somebody want to check their smoke detector, because that's good to know. I don't usually get that. Police officers can change behavior just by being present, right? You see a police car and you slow down. So if you see a fire truck, I want you to start thinking about candles, smoking, and cooking, and smoke detectors.
All right, perfect. So, Fire Chief Molina and Fire Marshal Scarpelli, I want to thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for striking fear into the hearts of my audience.
Yes.